Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Talladega Superspeedway for the 10th race in the 2020 NRSL Jerky Pro Truck Series. And for the third race in a row, I am joined in the booth by Mr. Vince Freeze.
Welcome, man. Thank you so much for having me. This is my first ever Superspeedway race as an analyst. This is going to be fun. And we're going to get the big one. We don't really know. It's going to be a fun one, though, especially at night.
38 laps of racing. First time the Truck Series has ran here under the lights. And boy, oh boy, are we ready for some racing action. As man, I am stumbling already. You can tell it's early in the morning. Let's go over some race history. 2017 race here, we had two caution flags and a photo finish where Chandler Cottle won by 17 thousandths of a second over James Qualls. Last year's race was a cutoff race to get into the playoffs, and boy was it a bit of a scramble. We only had 17 trucks finish the race. We had 3 caution flags, and Adam Garcia went on to win over Seth Cole in single file fashion at that by 0.065 seconds. So it sounds like it was side by side, but it wasn't. So coming into the race tonight on the front row is Bradley Ream and RJ Bishop. Row 2, Sam Young and Casey Nanako. Row 3 is Dylan Thomas and Daytona winner Andrew Rich. Row 4, we've got Benjamin Ice and Charles Sanford making his third start on the season. And in row number 5, we've got Peter Onjak and Matthew Logan. Last week, we had history made and we didn't even realize it. The 6 of Donovan Cage got his second win of the season. But not only that, it was his third win on an intermediate track. And that it being his third career win, he has tied Dylan Young and Charles Sanford for most wins all time in the Truck Series.
Big congrats to Donovan Cage. He definitely earned it. We saw last week, too, his car at Kansas was great, but until the final couple laps where we saw Evans run him down almost and have one more lap. But big congrats to Donovan Cage.
Also running part-time from the Cup Series this week, we've got the 54 of Nate Rogers. And D2 will be driven by Ace Rogers. And now we'll go trackside for the command, the fire engines.
Y'all come say it with me. Drivers, start your engine!
As the trucks will roll off of pit road. This is going to be a very useful camera if we have a wreck going into turn 1. And we're looking at your points leader, James Ellison.
Ellison.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, after Ellison had a bad week last week, and we come to an unpredictable place. Let's see if he can avoid the big one, get a solid finish.
Yeah, Daytona did not go well for him. He was in a wreck, DNF there. So it looks like we'll be battling camera angles tonight.
But warm up the tires.
Oh, yes. Let's not forget the package. We are still using the smaller fuel tank and higher tire wear that we had at Kansas. So we'll see how that influences the strategies here at a super speedway. Let's look at the point standings while we still have a chance. Ellison's still your points leader by only 31 points now over Carter Friesen. RJ Bishop 3rd, Jeremiah Dwayne 4th, and Henry Sanford in 5th. Yael Carrillo is 6th, Sam Young 7th, LJ Toledo 8th, Keith Rich 9th, and Logan York rounds out the top 10. Andrew Rich is 12th, Donovan Cage 15th with their wins. So the top 10 in points plus those two-time winners. That is your 12 driver playoff grid entering Talladega. And now, if it was the regular season cutoff race like it was last season, we'd have a lot more to look at. But this race season is a 20-race regular season this time around, so we do not have to worry about that here at Talladega. Who will get a win tonight and possibly all but lock themselves in the playoff grid? Green flag is out. We're going to find out tonight.
Let's let the camera angles go into one.
We're going to have some great stationary cameras here tonight.
So far, they're starting to peak a little bit 3-4 wide.
Sam Young to the race lead from the inside line, and let's just see how fast these trucks are going. Already 195 miles an hour.
And the draft, they're going to get a full song, as I like to say, on that first lap, and they should be quicker as we hit lap 2. Sam Young to the point.
Just look at how fast they fly by. They're already 4 wide at the front of the field. And back to 3 wide, looking at the history. Earliest we've had a caution before lap 10 was lap 5. Latest was lap 7.
James Ellison on the inside.
Wow, where did James Ellison has already made it into the top 5.
Ellison started on the outside, so he must. Oh, we got 4 wide with Yael Carrillo.
And let's hope Vince Freeze does not cause another Joe Gibbs Racing truck to barrel roll this week.
Yeah, they got my number this week. But here comes James Ellison to the inside. Sam Young.
Last 2 races, Ellison has not finished in the top 10. At the line, he'll lead a lap here at Talladega.
Into one, we got LJ Toledo.
Yeah, LJ. Yep, that's the 52 of LJ Toledo there on the inside line. And man, Ellison is holding him at bay. Cody Rhodes is going to peek out 3 wide there for 3rd.
Yeah, Ellison, he's doing a good job.
Oh, someone went towards the apron at the back, and they're wrecking at the front too. So, first caution of the night already here at Talladega, and there's not a lot of trucks left.
To the line, Sam Young, Ellison looking to race back. Looks like Sam Young's got the help from Toledo to lead us back to the caution flag here at lap 4.
Well, the trends continue to get earlier and earlier for the truck series.
As they slow it down, there we go. Pace trucks out.
Audra Baranowskis involved, going straight to pit road.
Tough luck for Baranowskis.
Second year in a row, Jesse Turner has been involved in an accident here at Talladega. Carter Friesen is involved. That's a huge hit in points for the Auto Club winner. Hillary Sanchez was fastest in practice and happy hour. She won't finish tonight. Andrew Rich already on pit road fixing his damage. Doesn't look like he'll win another superspeedway race. Henry Sanford, top 5 in points without a win. This is going to be a crushing blow for him. Peter Onjak. Oh, and they're wrecking on their yellow. That's Cole Baker and Logan York with heavy front end damage. Dylan Thomas has hood damage. And it looks like Cole Baker has hit the line in 28th and just a stack up under yellow.
Now the pits, looks like they're going to come into pit road.
Yep, everyone will come down. Sam Young will lead them in, and we'll take a look at what brought out the first caution flag of the night. All right, we're looking at the yellow. There was 4 wide everywhere. But the first one I saw was right here with Colt Hudson and Toby McCoy clipping together. They're going to go down into Hillary Sanchez. Spin her around. Oh. And then right there, Sanchez pounds the inside wall, and then Hudson gets turned right back into Carter Friesen.
Then we got the wreck up front where everyone went nuts. So.
Let's just look at some drivers trying to make it through here. Oh, Lucas Catano got sideswiped right there.
Tana looks like he
Oh, did he get it off? He kept it off the
Saved
outside
it.
wall, yeah.
saved it. Yeah.
All right, but let's rewind this. As we go in the
Aboard
corner,
Rhodes.
it was borderline 4 wide, but Rhodes just wiggled up a smidge into Cole Baker. And it was on from there. Turner, Ace Rogers, nowhere to go, and oh man, it's just on.
Turner got a little error.
I think Ace got launched off the ground a bit too. You can see it's just on from here.
Nice
Look at-
points by the guys on the bottom.
Matthew Logan coming down. Oh, and the Nako had nowhere to go. Thomas getting turned by York.
Baranowski's in the back.
And then the pile up that just occurs here at the bottom. Oh, we did have a flip.
Baranowski's.
Baranowski's flipped at the end there. Just one little tumble. Well, it wasn't a Joe Gibbs truck, so.
Never saved there.
But the legend of the Vince Freeze barrel roll continues. So yeah, I guess we'll take an onboard or two here. On board the 51 of Casey Nanako. Almost had it missed. But I don't think he got a lot of damage.
Nope.
Inside the cockpit of the 24 of Baranowskis. Oh, wow, you see the 2 get off the ground a little there.
24 going to get to the apron, and then
Easy does it.
easy, simple flip. Yep.
All right. We've got more stuff to look at, so let's see what happened when drivers were catching up to the field. All right, we're looking at the incident under yellow, and it's just drivers not paying attention to how much they had to slow down. It's going to start here with Ibrahimian and the 54 of Nate Rogers. And then Catano hits Keith Rich. And it's just on from here. I'm just going to follow.
McCoy in. Yep.
That was a pretty decent impact right there. Oh, and it's
Rogers.
just on from there, man. Dink, dink, dink.
Yeah, just like pinball at that point.
Yeah, it just gets worse the farther back you go. And just when it looks like everything is over with,
Comes Baker.
Cole Baker has no idea. He's trying. And he gets the first good lick on the 74, and then Nako nowhere to go. Cody Rhodes, that spins the 11.
Comes York.
And then Logan York has no idea. Oh, and Rhodes hit the 11 again, so that just halted York, and he goes to get out of the way, and Thomas, tag team Thomas with Gordon, just sends the 33 spinning. And then that was it for that. And then something happened to the 19 on pit road.
Onboard Priya on the helicopter cam.
All right, she's in. What the heck?
There we go. There it is. Oh, Gordon and
Jack James were getting together. Oh, James came out and Gordon was trying to get in. Right there. That gave Jack James damage.
here comes McShane.
And then McShane, I guess. I don't know what she was trying to do there.
17 and 13. Right into the 2.
Right into the 2 then at that. James does get it going. All right, I think that's everything, so we'll get you back to the restart. We are back here at Talladega, and boy, oh boy, we have some people out of this race. Colt Hudson in the 37-16 of Jeff Toledo. Audra Baranauskas, Henry Sanford, Jesse Turner, Dylan Thomas, 2019 champ Logan York, Tenna Cody Rhodes, Casey Nanako, Cole Baker, Leland Fief, and Jack James all out of the race. Several trucks lapped down, including Carter Friesen, Hillary Sanchez, Peter Onjak, and Elijah Gordon. Leaves us with 30 trucks on the track. Top 10 rundown. James Ellison is the leader. Sam Young second. Logan Gentry in third. LJ Toledo fourth. RJ Bishop fifth. Max Anderson sixth. Donovan Cage seventh. Rob Evans eighth. Greg Torres ninth. And Keith Rich rounds out the top 10. We'll go through the rest of the running order just to see who has damage and who does not. And no hood here. And no hood there. And the 17 is being serviced right now. We'll see where he comes out. But the pace truck's going to dive it back down the pit road. And now it's time to look at the trends for the second caution flag. Last year's race, we had it come at lap 13. But in 2017, it didn't come until lap 24. As the green flag is back out once again.
All right, here we go. Some guys are... Oh, Elijah Gordon coming out of this.
Yeah, he will not be in the way. I think they already got by him. Nope, wait, there he is.
Oh,
that apron's got some good grip. 150 miles an hour on the apron.
As James Ellison's out to a nice lead here at Talladega.
Yeah, he's got a strong truck, Vince. I mean, we saw him drive to the front from the outside line in only 2 laps, and then if he had a decent draft partner, I think he would have been staying in the lead. So don't count out this truck right here tonight. He's got a similar truck to, I think, what we saw Jeremiah Dwayne have at Daytona. He's going to get put 3 wide for the lead, and I don't know if they ain't going to wreck behind them.
Got Torres in there. Peter Onjak, who's up to speed.
Oh, there's the 20 truck there.
Oh, no.
Ooh, rubbing doors. 3 wide for the lead, but just look at how strong Ellison's truck is. He's third line up, and he's barely falling back.
Yeah, Ellison's got that straight line speed. He's got a good hand on the truck. As they're still trying to...
Oh, I think they settled to 3 wide.
Yeah,
yep, they have settled it to 3 wide. That's not preventing some people from thinking about it, though.
One thing about these trucks, they have to speed quick. I mean, we're only seeing barely a lap before we're starting to go 3 or 4 wide. So we'll keep that eye for a late race restart as we have potential more 4 wide. Ellison's getting pushed up to the way outside.
Oh, and that's not what Ellison wants to be in the middle of. As Keith Rich leads at the line.
I think the pack is saying this might be the best car. We got to shuffle them out as they look to go 4 wide again.
And this pack is only 20 trucks. Give or take a few lap trucks that are in here. Hillary Sanchez and Friesen do appear to be up to speed. And Peter Onjak is at the back of this pack. So it's actually a 23 truck group. There's still 4 wide there.
Ooh, they're rubbing.
And that's Friesen with Donovan Cage. And, you know, Donovan Cage must be like, hey, man, give me some space. You're a lap down.
These lappers are not giving an inch as
Gentry and Sam Young.
Yeah.
Gentry and Sam Young are almost drafting away from the pack.
Little tandem action as someone exits the pits.
Yeah, someone else just came out of pit road. I think that was the 34 of Toby McCoy looking at the ticker. Andrew Rich is already 20-something seconds behind the pack.
This tandem is definitely strong, though, and here comes Greg Torres looking for that second spawn Young.
Greg Torres barrel road back at Springfield. Hasn't had a good season so far. He'll go to the inside of the 29.
He'll break up that 2 car. Looking for 4 wide, Donovan Cage again.
Oh, man.
Settle
Is
out.
Andrew Rich really that far off the pace? Holy goodness gracious. He is only hitting the 165.
Yeah, they're going to catch him unless we get pit stops.
This is an instance of where I'm wondering why they've kept him on the track. He's got 2 wins. He doesn't need to be out here. He's 10 seconds off the pace.
They're going to barrel through this man got 2 laps.
This is going to be the second caution flag. We're about to be at lap 13, lap 14. Depending where they catch him, this is either going to really benefit the top or really benefit the bottom. But they're 4 wide. They might wreck before they even get to him.
James Ellison from the top. Where did he come from to the bottom line?
Man, Ellison does not waste time. I don't think Ellison wants to be in a wreck again at a super speedway. He knows how dangerous these accidents can be as they're 5 wide behind him.
Oh, my goodness. They're going 5 wide. 52 rubbing.
Oh, there it is. They're wrecking.
There it is.
LJ Toledo, Yael Carrillo, Nate Rogers, Donovan Cage is in it. Wrong camera. Bradley Ream, that's not a big wreck. Oh, don't get stuck on the apron. Oh, they're going to miss him. All right, so that was a pretty decent wreck. We pretty much saw the whole thing there.
Racing back.
Then James Ellison's going to the lead, but they're going to catch Andrew Rich right off the corner. Oh, look at that great move. Everyone else stops. Oh, but Jeremiah Dwayne with a move for the lead. Racing back to the caution. He'll take it.
Andrew Rich has just held up the whole pack as we settle down here under yellow.
And how about Junior Motorsports, 3rd and 4th?
How about that trend, man? Lap 13, right on cue.
And now we've got to watch the checkup. We missed it last time, so I want to watch it this time.
So like everyone's minding their P's and Q's.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be okay. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, they're fine.
We'll see what happens when they go down pit road. That seems to be a trouble spot, too.
All right, so we saw that happen, so I don't know about you, but I don't really think we need a replay.
No, we're good. We'll just see what these guys do on strategy. Obviously, strategy has not been a big part. It's just been come down to pit road every time we get a yellow. So
yeah, that was just a 4-wide pinching situation gone wrong, and we've got man, super speedway strategy.
Mixed strategies.
We did not mention what the fuel window was. I'm not really positive what it is. All right, so that is very interesting. In the past, it's been about 17, 18 laps, I want to say. So I would predict it to be about 13, 14 laps. So we had the first caution at lap 3. Maybe these drivers are just going to pit later during this yellow because I don't see why you would stay out under this caution. And we'll have
it's interesting.
We'll have to wait and see. They've stayed out up to the 17 truck, and everyone else has come down pit road. Right side's only in fuel too at that. All right, so we'll step away and we'll keep an eye on the pit strategies, and we'll be back for the green flag restart. Getting ready to go back racing. We're watching the 22 of Bradley Ream. He came out of the pit road after his tow and was allowed to go by the whole field. So I guess since he never raced back, they allowed him to race back. As Ellison and Keith Rich pit coming to the one to go. So they're waiting to get in line. Same for Peter Onjak. So the top 6 did not pit. That's Delon Ibrahimian, Rob Evans, Adam Flickinger, Greg Torres, Edwin Mendez, and Jeremiah Dwayne. Now, if they wanted to pit coming to the green, that would be very difficult because there are 7 trucks a lap down or more in the way.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Let's see what happens.
Andrew Rich, we know, tops out at 165. He's 3rd truck in line on the bottom. And if the top 6 start running out of fuel, this is going to get really, really crazy really, really fast. We're going to
hang on to your hats.
We're going to keep the speedometer display up. As the green flag will come back out. I don't know about you, but I think Mendez might be struggling.
We know Andrew Rich is
just holding up everybody back there.
Does Dwayne pit? We'll find out.
No, I think most of these guys probably want to pit. Ibrahimian's out of fuel. He couldn't even make it down the back straightaway. Adam Flickinger's running out of fuel.
I think everyone is going to... Yeah,
I don't know why they didn't just pit under the yellow flag.
Torres is out.
Dwayne, Mendez, and Evans are the only ones straight up going to make it. As you said, Torres was running out.
Yep. Ibrahimian
ran out way down the back, and Flickinger was right behind them going into 3. I'm not sure why they thought that was a good idea unless they're only going to have to pit 1 more time and the rest of those guys are going to have to pit 2 more times. Anyway, back to the front. Lucas Catano going for the lead now that the field has been strung out by Andrew Rich. He's got 2 lap trucks that are up to speed with him in the form of Toby McCoy and Elijah Gordon. And then in second place is Sam Young. So now this has a very good opportunity to go green unless someone does something stupid back here. But Vince, just think we had like 3-4 different groups under that one yellow flag.
Yeah, this
goes green. What kind of craziness are we going to see?
It's going to be down to pit stops. Who can get by Andrew Rich? And there comes Torres out of the pits as we see him.
And there's Torres. There's Evans.
There's that group right there. 3 wide. Oh,
Sam Young using a lap down truck Ford teammate to pass Catano for the lead as Mendez and Dwayne come out bumper to bumper. So if the strategy for those 6 was to all pit together and draft away from the pack, these 2 were the only ones who did a good job at it.
Keep in mind, Mendez and Dwayne are on the lead lap. Everyone else would be trapped under a yellow if we get one, but Sam Young will take the lead here at lap 21.
Sam Young hitting 200 miles per hour into the corner. Now, the trucks tend to go faster than the Cup cars, so we will likely not see speeds this high tomorrow afternoon. As the pack is closing in behind, it's just Sam Young and Catano right now up here with lap trucks.
Yeah, they keep going 3 wide, dicing it up. That second pack will be there.
Leading that second pack is James Ellison, who restarted like 21st or something. He's already into the top 5, man. I was not kidding. This truck seems to be the class of the field.
Yeah, F48's the Pied Piper tonight as they get around Gordon.
He doesn't have the best lap. Oh, he does now. He does now.
Oh!
He almost wrecked himself with Elijah Gordon, though.
48's on a mission.
But look at that. A 46.955 is the fastest and only time under a 47.0 on the race. He is just straight up drafting everybody.
You give him a man fresh tires, he's going somewhere. It's Catano and Younger. They're definitely in trouble.
And I don't know if tire wear is really going to do much here tonight. I think really it's about when you pit for fuel. Ellison waited 2-3 more laps than his teammate did under that yellow, so if it comes down, it does appear that the window is about 13 to 15 laps for fuel. So we're about to enter the window. And the big thing that could be is how much fuel you'll have to take to make it to the end. The less fuel you take, the farther out you'll be compared to the others that have to fill up completely.
Also on the inside, looks like we have Bishop who has the door damage. Coming to the front.
Yeah, that door damage I don't think is hurting the 98 too much.
We have 4 wide back there.
Did we? We do indeed, yeah. Catano's up top 4 wide. It's going to be hopefully pretty brief. Or maybe not.
Oh, jeez.
No, he's cleared. Catano going to fall in line. So now, I kind of want to know how big this pack is, as Ellison has been put top 3 wide. Lead lap-wise, it looks like we've got 12 trucks up here. Add in a bunch of lap-down cars. I think it's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18? Something like that? I don't know.
18, yes, and Don Jack is trying to come back. So, yeah, about 18.
So now we're 10 laps in after the first caution lap.
The leader is Max Anderson, who pitted under that caution.
Yeah, he was one of the guys who pit second time around.
Ellison under Bishop, 22 a lap car.
That's Evans making his 3rd start on the year, 2nd straight. Finished 2nd at Kansas.
4 wide.
Man, my analyst is getting the 4 wide before I can.
Ellison in the middle is looking dicey back. Oh, here comes Rich.
That's Keith Rich in the 21, looking to make it 4 wide. Ellison and Carrillo are rubbing doors. Oh, and they're wrecking up ahead. They caught Andrew Rich, and they're wrecking. Ellison missed it. They're wrecking up ahead even more, though.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, and Ellison's totaled.
Oh, we got to stack up down there. Oh, Torres.
Sanchez, Cage, Toledo.
The big one has happened again at Talladega. Oh, my goodness.
That's a lot of total trucks. They caught Andrew Rich. He's just too slow to be out there, and he looks remotely fine. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Well, Zach, who is left? I mean, pick your poison now. We just lost the best truck of the night.
Yeah, we sure did, man. You got to feel terrible for James Ellison. He had probably the best super speedway truck you'll see all season. But his teammate is in the lead.
Tano.
And the good thing for Ellison is he does come in as the points leader for 1. He comes in with a win for 2. And he's probably not going to finish worse than 30th. Which,
bunch of lap cars, yeah.
And he did lead a lap, so he'll get a bonus point for that. Looking at the positives here, something I don't usually do. The negative is he had the best truck in the race, and he got wrecked out from someone who's 35 miles an hour off pace.
Needless to say, I think Rich will be getting a storage inquiry here to the hall.
Oh, and here comes that strategy again. Oh, what? Oh, no. Don't hit him. Don't hit him.
Oh.
Okay, Catano on the brakes. I guess Toledo blew up or ran out of fuel there at the end.
It's going to help that second pack coming in, and we have some guys staying out.
Yep, here's that strategy. We saw it on the last yellow, so now we're going to see it on this yellow. Though I don't know why we would, because, I mean, you're in the window to make it. You should be pitting. Anyways, we'll take a look at the replay because there were like 2 or 3 different wrecks there going through one corner. So we'll be back for the restart after we take a look at that. All right, looking at our 3rd yellow flag of the night. Andrew Rich just chilling in the middle of the track. And here come the leaders. Let's see, where does this stop? I think Evans is going to hit the brakes. Evans hits the brakes, and Mendez... Oh, he hit the brakes and went to move, and then Mendez was like, whoa, what are you doing? And he just lost it.
And then a second wreck behind.
They were wrecking behind them, too. We saw that, but up here, LJ Toledo and Benjamin Ice get together with Rich in the corner. And around all 3 of them go.
Synchronized Wall spinning.
Oh, and then Toledo
here.
came right back down in the Anderson. And Ellison and all these guys had nowhere to go. We've got another flip. And it's a Toyota this time. The legend is real. It's not a Joe Gibbs truck, but it is a Toyota truck. Man, that just destroyed all of those trucks. LJ Toledo just shot straight back down the track.
Yeah,
Take another look at that. Let's take a full speed look at this.
I wonder if the 78. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that was weird. Holy goodness gracious.
There's a 7.
And Ellison there in the background. Wow. All right, let's take some onboards from this one. On board with the 52 of LJ Toledo. Oh. Wow. Tough break for the 52, man.
Yeah, he just had nowhere to go and then saw Rich come.
On board with points leader James Ellison and arguably strongest truck of the night. Had the first one missed. Oh, nowhere to go.
There's nowhere to go.
That's the end of his night. On board the 7 truck inside the cockpit of Hillary Sanchez. Missed the first one. Oh. Oh, wow.
Right in Toledo.
All right, let's get you back to the race restart. And we're back, and the strongest truck of all night that we could see is out, but his teammate, Lucas Catano, is in the lead, so tough break for James Ellison once again, but it might be a DNF, but it is a 24th place result nonetheless, so at least it's not 42nd. Everyone else that's also out of the race, Hillary Sanchez. Andrew Rich has elected to retire from the event. I guess he probably not happy about causing that wreck, trying just to stay out of the way, but it's really hard to do that when you're 35 miles an hour off pace. Donovan Cage, who made history last week, is out. Nate Rogers, Benjamin Ice, LJ Toledo, aforementioned Ellison, Peter Onjak, and RJ Bishop leaves us with 21 trucks on the track and only 10 on the lead lap. And since we're under 10 to go,
Single file restart.
single file restart. So Catano, Gentry, Charles Sanford, Ace Rogers, Matthew Logan, Priya McShane, Sam Young. That's the top 7 lead lap. Then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lap down trucks to Max Anderson. And another 3 back to Keith Rich and Yael Carrillo. So I don't know if that's going to work out for 8th on back, because they got so many trucks in the way.
So Lucas Catano brings us back to the restart. Single file for the top 4.
You can see they're spreading out already. I mean, how about Priya McShane? She's on the lead lap. She's going to get a top 10 without a hood. How about that? That's crazy. Look how slow she is. She's getting a top 10.
Crazy race at Degas. We have Catano leading, and yeah, Carrillo with that strategy they tried to pull was not working. That did not work.
Yeah, Sam Young went to the high side at the pass of the 19, and he lost a ton of positions doing it. And you got to remember, while it is true that a lot of these trucks are a lap down, they're not damaged.
Yeah, like Torres and that group, they just got caught on bad pitch strategy.
Mendez, Dwayne, McCoy, they're all up to speed. Friesen.
I'll tell you what, they all form up. We might still have a nice enough pack for people like Carrillo and then to get back up there. It's not over yet.
Yeah, they're still in draft range. I think they're good to go.
Catano's getting shuffled.
Catano getting passed by the lap down truck of Torres and
Dwayne.
Jeremiah Dwayne. Dylan
Mendez.
Ibrahimium. Like, all these trucks are up to speed lap down trucks. Like, the first truck challenging for position is Sam Young and Max Anderson. It is just a swarm of lap trucks. You know, it's too bad they're not fighting for 10th, because 10th to 11th is a 2-point difference.
Yeah.
As at the line, it was 7 to go.
7 to go as we have a nice swarm of lap trucks and Catano and Young.
Yeah, Catano's looking pretty good right now. He doesn't have to worry about a thing. He's looking for that first career victory tonight.
It's just drafting along with Torres and his crew.
Now, we mentioned Donovan Cage making history by tying Charles Sanford and Dylan Young. Now, Dylan Young is not racing trucks at all this year, but Charles Sanford is.
Sanford on the lead lap? Yeah, he is.
Sanford is
Sanford's
in
in
second
second.
place. Could Charles Sanford break the record that was just tied? He'd have a record 4 wins.
They're going 3 wide for the front.
That's putting Catano in the middle, 3 wide with 2 lap trucks.
Sanford's loving this if the 88 stays with it. Nope. Noticing the drafts aren't as strong, the runs aren't as robust in the first run, so this is really going to come down to where your car placement is in track positions to the final 2 laps. And Sam Young, I see, is coming.
Yeah, no one else has had a good of a aerodynamic engine combo as the 48 did.
And there it is, Sam Young to the bottom. Catano leads, but here comes Young.
Yeah, that was very close at the start-finish line. But at 5 to
Look
go,
now.
Sam Young
Yael.
will take the lead because Catano is up there by himself. And Sam Young's got a bumper full of Keith Rich and Yael Carrillo. Could Yael be the first rookie to 2 wins? One back at the Motordrome.
Is there anybody off the pace here for these final 5 laps? We'll have to...
I don't think so. I think Priya McShane might be the first one, and I don't think they're going to catch her.
Yeah, Priya McShane will still most likely get a top 10. Crazy.
Yeah, she's the first one. She's about 6 seconds off pace.
Yeah, I don't think it'll happen. But 3 wide in the middle. We got Carrillo, Abrimium. And here comes Rich.
Keith Rich looking for that first win since 2017. Could he get it done tonight?
Away with an aggressive try to block. Rich to the lead. They're trying to go 4 wide.
I think they might be.
We got 4 wide.
No, we're back to 2-3 wide.
Ooh, Carrillo.
Carrillo trying to get to the bottom, but there's no lane for him. Next lead lap truck on the inside line is rookie Max Anderson, who, looking at the point standings, 30th in the points with just one top
Needs a
10.
win.
Just one top 10 through 9 races. This could be a big day for Max Anderson if he gets the W.
Catano trying to work his way down.
Next lead lap truck on the bottom is Sanford behind Anderson, Mendez, and Friesen. Rob Evans is
Gentry.
also a lap down.
Gentry lost the pack. Well, Bay's trying to make it back up.
Man, Dwayne and Ibrahimium are making that top line work. Oh, and they're 4 wide almost.
4 wide.
And
Remember,
Anderson
if you
to
get a
the
yellow,
lead.
we're done. Any yellow now, we're going to end it, but here we go. Here comes Sanford on that bottom, though. Look out for him as they look to go 4 wide again.
Oh,
we're
but
trying.
Friesen, they don't do it. That top line has been looking strong, though, as we'll take 2 to go. Photo finish at the line there with Anderson and Rich as Friesen thought about it again.
Carter Friesen's absolutely taking no prisoners tonight.
And looking at the scoreboard, Matthew Logan and Ace Rogers must have some form of damage because they're about a second off pace from the pack. They are 6.5 seconds behind. There's
2
only
laps to
7
go.
trucks going for this win. And there's 4 lap down trucks in front of Anderson and Sanford, who are fighting side by side for this lead.
Anderson, Sanford 1-2, but here comes Sanford pulling with some help in the 88-3. It's Evans.
Oh, but he'll get put in the middle. Next lead lap truck on the bottom is Yael Carrillo.
White flag. Here we go to the line. 1 lap to go.
Man, Anderson by a nose at the start-finish line.
Here comes Yael, though.
Side by side, 3 wide for the lead. And Carrillo to the front.
It's going to be Yael Carrillo and Sam Young duking this out.
Sam Young, does he get enough of a run?
Needs
He's
nine car
peeking
to
the
go down with
nose.
it. 9's got to come down with. There it is.
Oh, man, just look at how many trucks are in front of these guys. I don't know if they're saving fuel or what's going on. Carrillo with the lead.
Here comes
Sam
Catano
Young's
trying to peek.
peeking, but Catano's going to look for second.
I think that's all she wrote.
It's all over. Second win of the year for the 18 of rookie, Yael Carrillo.
What a finish.
And just think, we still got a race. These guys are on the lead lap again. Oh, I don't think they're going to catch the 19, but if the 19 was about 6 seconds closer, someone would be gunning for 10th.
Oh,
Yeah, I think McShane's got 10th place locked up. But Adam Flickinger, Evans, Ibrahimian, Dwayne, and McCoy will get back on the lead lap. And I think Ibrahimian ran out of fuel again.
oh gosh.
Adam Flickinger's running out of fuel.
Watched it.
They all
Sums
ran
up
out
this-
of fuel. They all ran out of fuel. They got back on the lead lap, and then they ran out of fuel coming to the line. Except for the Toby McCoy car. Everyone else ran out.
Sums up this race.
My goodness gracious. So Yael Carrillo officially gets his second win of the season. He's the third driver to get 2 wins on the year. So he just has to stay top 25 in points, and he's in the playoffs. Good to go. So with 3 two-time winners through 10 races, and then we only have, I think, 6 other winners because Fitzwater won a race. Yeah. No, wait. Ellison, Friesen, Dwayne are the only 1 race winners now that are looking to be in the playoffs. So we've got those 3, and then the 3 two-time winners of Cage, Rich, and Carrillo. So only 6 drivers right now with wins halfway through the season. If anybody else wins a 3rd race or a 2nd race, anyone that gets a first win will be looking pretty good as long as they get top 25 in points. So let's go through the running order because we didn't get to do that. Carrillo wins. Sam Young 2nd. Lucas Catano 3rd. Keith Rich 4th. Charles Sanford will get 5th. Max Anderson 6th. Logan Gentry 7th. Matthew Logan 8th. Ace Rogers 9th. And Priya McShane will round out the top 10. And only 21 trucks finished tonight. Man, what a melee.
Yeah, crazy race here at Talladega. And it's under the lights, too, right? Full moon might have been out. Never know what could happen.
Oh, yeah, well, they certainly went crazy here under the lights. So that'll do it for us here in the Truck Series. Tomorrow, I will see you for the Cup race. I think it's just going to be me again. It's been a while. But I will see you guys for the Cup race. 57 laps of action tomorrow. Thank you again to Mr. Freeze for joining me. And hopefully we can line something up again in the future. You were in the last 3 races in a row. So no one's really done that before.
Yeah, I love analyzing, and especially at play tracks, right? You just never know what could happen, and we'll see you next week.
All right, with that said, congrats again to Yael Carrillo on his 2nd win of the season, and I'll see you guys next time.